The way you speak creates a ripple effect for generations without you even realizing it. What you say over your life, others' lives, and most importantly over your children's life can either make or break them. Let us not only learn to tame our tongues, but also speak intentional blessings daily over our children. You can see this with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They all spoke blessings over their children. Even still in Israel today, you will see this as a common practice where the father will stand up and he will bless each one of his children sitting around the dinner table. And it's something that normally everyone looks forward to. We in the Western Christian culture have no real concept of today. And instead you see parents in the Christian faith really struggling to parent their children well because they lack the biblical understandings of what it means to truly train their children. But training children starts long before discipline and instruction take place. First step to training your children well is to impart their self-worth and their identity to them. They need their value and self-worth made known to them so that their hearts and minds will be open to true discipline and discipleship. So the first way that my husband and I do this is that we sit down every evening and we speak a blessing over our children. One that is very prayerfully written out. That is exactly what we feel like we need to be speaking over our children in the stage of life that they're in right now. We do it during nighttime routine and the kids absolutely look forward to it. They love it. They know it by heart and they will sometimes say it with us. And honestly, it really calms them down. It sets the tone every evening and brings peace into our home. You recognize that if we speak negatively over our children, they're going to grow up with trauma from that. And I know there's some statistic out there that talks about however many positives cancel out a negative. We want our words being spoken over our children to be primarily positive. We are not perfect parents by any means, but we do our absolute best to speak life over them, to speak goodness and gracious words over them, and to set them up looking forward to the future that God has for them. So I want to encourage you to write out a blessing to speak over your children. It can be the same thing that you repeat for years and years. You can change it up in different seasons of life. You can change it as your children grow. You can change it day to day based on what you feel like you need to speak over your children. Regardless of what you do it consistently. Speak life over your children. The world, it longs to speak a totally different language over them. Speak life into their hearts and minds in order to silence the voice of the enemy, the lies of the enemy that will inevitably come at them because they came at you and me too. Let your words ring louder and more frequently than any other thing that your children hear. Set them up for success, letting them know who they are because of who God says that they are. Reiterate their worth, their identity, and who God has called them and created them to be each and every day. And you will see a shift towards confidence and peace within your home. If you'd like to know more about how we structure our blessings that we speak over our children and the multiple elements that we include each and every time that we speak a blessing, just comment the word blessing down below. I will definitely do a video if that is something of interest to you. This is just a topic that is so near and dear to our hearts because we do this every day and we have seen it regulate their nervous systems, calm them down at the end of the day, impart to them self-worth and identity in Christ Jesus, who He says that they are. And it's just been such a true blessing. So if you would like more information on how to biblically train your children up so that they are in the world and not of the world, and they are having true transformative heart change and not just surface level obedience, then please subscribe because I have so many more resources on their way to you guys that are actively in the works. This was To The Point with Marietta, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.